Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this evening? Okay, time and temperature check. It is currently 5:52 p.m. on this beautiful Monday early evening. It's still very, very hot outside. And the temperature is, let's see, now I say that and I'll say it's like 78 or something. It is currently, it's 91 and mostly cloudy outside. So, just got back from the pool about 20 minutes ago. Checked on Alex and Boo. Alex is upstairs looking at TikToks, waiting for Love Island to come on. He cannot wait for Love Island to come on. And we were talking about what we're going to do for dinner, if we're going to get something, or if we're just going to eat stuff that we have around here, what we're going to do for dinner tonight. And, yeah, so, the pool. Well, I feel like there's a couple elephants in the room that I need to discuss in this video today. Here's my neighbor. Hey, how are you? What happened to your knee?
I don't know. I think I pushed the phone up.
Aww. Have a good walk. My neighbor he's barefoot when he walks his dog, so he walks through the yard, so I think it's hilarious. I love it. So anyway, there's a couple elephants in the room that I probably need to discuss on this video today, things that have come up in the comment section. Pool drama. We'll talk about that in just a second. But first of all, I probably need to address the very serious elephant in the room that was rampant in the comment section yesterday, and that is the fact that apparently, I don't watch my vlogs back. So apparently yesterday when the tripod fell, I called it the treadmill. Which is not unlike me to get words wrong whatsoever. So I saw like the first comment. Somebody left a comment on there. They said, I'm sure you won't see this. I read every comment on my vlog. I see every comment. I read every comment on every video. I see all the comments. So when people say it, it's so funny to me. Like, I'm sure you won't see this. I read every comment on every video, just so you know. I got the first comment, like, after I posted the vlog last night. It was probably, like, a half an hour. It was, like, whenever somebody got to that point. And they said, like, haha, I don't remember what the first comment said, but something about, like, Peter calling the tripod the treadmill and the treadmill falling. And I was like, what are they talking about? Like, this is what's so funny is, like, people will just say things, obviously, because they're not saying it to me. They're just commenting on a video, right? Like, I totally get it. But I don't get it right away because I've just spoken for an hour and I don't really, and it's a couple hours after that or like the next day, right? And so I don't remember like everything that I said in my vlog, obviously, right? So the first like comment or two that I got about it, I was like, what are they talking about? Where I said something about the tripod, but I called it the treadmill. Like, I didn't get it at first, right? And then it was like the third or fourth comment and somebody said, when the tripod fell and Peter called it a treadmill. I was like, oh, now I know. It's like when the tripod fell backwards and I called it a treadmill. Yeah, that's me. I'm always getting, you know, I always mispronounce words and say different words for certain things. Okay, I just brought up, I was very proud of myself today at the pool. I was so excited last night. I was like a kid, like, before Christmas. I was so excited to go to the pool all day long today and not film any videos except for my vlog. And I got up today and I was like, oh, film this, film that. And I was like, no, you need to just take a day and not do anything but your vlog and just relax today and not do anything. It's so hard for me because I was like, I got up and I was like, especially when I was like pulling waters out of the refrigerator, I was like, well, do this review real quick. But then I was like, okay, and as I was like setting it up to do the review, I was like, oh, and then you got this Amazon package so you could do like a haul and show your sunglass case again and like what you've done with it. And I was like, okay, see, this is now 2 videos, which there was a booktube video that I wanted to film, so that was going to turn into 3 videos, which then I had a drama video that I wanted to do. So it would have been 4 or 5 videos. I wouldn't have got the pool till 4. That's what would have happened today. So I was like, okay, no, like, you're just going to film your vlog when you come back from the pool today. You need to take a day and just not do anything today. I probably actually need to do that more often because by the time that like all my videos are like ready, like last night, I think it was like 9:30 when the vlog was like completely done and ready to go. Like, I go back and forth and check the computer to see like where it's at and, you know, like uploading wise and stuff like that. I think it was like 9:30 and then I scheduled it for like 10:30 to be posted last night. So it's like hours that it takes. I mean, it's not like I'm sitting there right there doing work the whole time. I just go back and check and stuff. So I was like, no, you just need a day to you know, just go to the pool and enjoy it with your neighbor and stuff. And it was supposed to be beautiful today. So I was so, and it was beautiful most of the day. So I was really, really excited because, I like pulled out, well, I have it right here. You guys, you're like, we don't really care, Peter, but I'm going to show you anyway. So I took up my big gym raft today. This is the second time that I've used it. Really got my money's worth out of that one. The other one's still in the box in the garage. So I should just give it to Caroline. So I, except for Alex was like, no, I want to use it next time we go to the pool. But like, he goes to the pool like twice in the summer. So I got that out. I had that on the banister to take, and then I got out my swimsuit and this Whitney Houston t-shirt because I just done a bunch of laundry. So I brought it up from the basement so it'd be ready to go. And then I had my pool bag out, had my towel in the pool bag. I had 2 books, which I never pulled out one to the pool today. Witch's Sister, which I say I'm going to read this series every year. I brought out the first one of that, and Go Ask Alice. Didn't pull out my books at all. Got my my sunglass reading glasses in my pool bag. Got all this stuff ready for my pool bag. Even had my keys for the front door in the pool bag, and the card I had to get into the pool. I had it like ready to go and all that kind of stuff. And then I had, if you guys watch my Peter Does Stuff channel, you'll know this, but I bought a cooler. It's like a backpack cooler. And I bought these ice packs. Well, I haven't used it this summer. It's the middle of July, right? And so I was like, I'm using this tomorrow. And so I filled up the ice packs last night with water. I was so excited about it. It took me forever. Like, you had to use a funnel and then like cap it in there. And so I did that last night, froze those last night, had the cooler out. So last night at midnight, I texted my neighbor, happy birthday, but she was already asleep. She's 31. So anyway, I stay up till, 5 o'clock in the morning or midnight. But anyway, so she was asleep. So she texted me this morning and she was like, oh, thank you. She was like, can't wait to go to the pool all day today. She had like her old roommate that's like her good friend came to the pool too. And so the other day, when she came over to get me to go to the pool, because I usually wait for her here, and I had a Diet Dr. Pepper, and she was like, can I have a Diet Dr. Pepper? So today she texted me, and she was like, can I have a Diet Dr. Pepper? So I loaded the cooler up with like 4 Diet Dr. Peppers, a bottle of water, and something else. I had it up there. I was like going to bring this stuff back. I was like, nope, I brought this cooler up here. I'm using it. I gave my Diet Dr. Peppers away. So I have 1 left for my cooler. And I brought this cup out, which is completely foggy now, which is how my camera was before I started vlogging. I had to sit out here for a minute. Look, that cooler worked all day. I couldn't really figure it out. And then her friend, she was like, oh, you have to fold it over. And I was like, oh. And somebody said that on my vlog or my video already when I unboxed it, because I couldn't figure out there was like no zipper or anything. And they're like, no, you fold it over and then you latch it. And I had totally forgotten that by the time we got to the pool. I just had it all open. I was like, I don't know how the ice stays cold. And her friend was like, well, you fold it over. And she was like, then you latch it. I was like, oh, yeah, somebody told me that. I totally forgot that. So anyway, last night, so I had all that stuff all ready to go, and last night, Alex and I we were an episode behind on The Real Housewives of Dubai, so we watched 2 episodes of The Real Housewives of Dubai and got caught up, and then we watched the premiere episode of the new season of Real Housewives of Orange County. I guess I did get a little bit of sun today, didn't I? A little bit, a little sun-kissed right here on my cheeks. I thought I'd get a lot more sun than this, but my lord, it sounds like a boat. It's toxic waste. Slime something on it, on the truck. Anyway, so we watched, well, when I got done with everything yesterday, Alex was watching, I can't remember what he's watching, I think House of Dragons now or something like that. And I said, do you want to watch The Housewives and stuff? And he was like, yeah, but like I want to watch it earlier rather than later. And I said, okay. And so when I asked him, he was like, he came downstairs to get some water and take Boo out. And he was like, I have another half an hour of the show. And I was like, that's cool. So I called Tanya. And didn't get a hold of her. Who else did I call? I called somebody right after that. I can't remember. Was texting Mel about the book club and stuff like that. She had a bunch of stuff going on, so we were trying to figure out if we're going to keep it this Sunday. So right now, it's tentative. It's this Sunday unless something happens, because she's got like a busy work schedule and stuff like that. So she's like, I don't know that Sunday's going to work. So right now, it's set for Sunday unless something comes up, and then we'll postpone it. But right now, it's Sunday for the book club. So yeah, so then we ended up watching The Real Housewives of Dubai, 2 episodes. I did not walk. It was so humid and so hot last night. I wanted to walk so bad. It was like, and I have to walk tonight. And I know I'll end up making 50 excuses for it, but it's literally so humid outside. I mean, just walking from here to the pool and back was like, I forgot my raft. So when I got back here, I put my bags down. I walked back to the pool. By the time I got back here, I was like, oh my God, I'm sweating. Like, I need to go to the pool again. It's so hot. So we watched Real Housewives of Dubai, Real Housewives of Dubai, Real Housewives of Orange County. It's going to be such a good season. Oh my God, I can't wait. So we watched those last night, and then I was like, can we watch RuPaul tomorrow or Tuesday? Because we had RuPaul from Friday and RuPaul's Drag Race Untucked. I said, because I'm really tired. He goes, what time is it? And I was like, I think at that point, it was like 9:45. And he was like, yeah. And so I went upstairs with Boo. He was watching something down here. I think he was finishing or catching up with that show, The Boys, which so many people have told me to watch. So he was doing that, and then, or maybe House of Dragons, I don't know what he was watching. He put his AirPods in. So I went upstairs, got Boo upstairs. He had his medicine and everything like that. Alex gave him his medicine and stuff. We took him out, and I took him outside and let him run around for a little bit, and then we went upstairs, and I went to lay down for a nap. I was like, I'm going to lay down till like 11:30. I wanted to go to bed kind of early last night because I didn't want to sleep all day today, and I was afraid that if I went to bed super late, I would wake up and I would like get up at like 2, and then I would like miss the whole day at the pool, and this was my pool day. I was really excited about it. So I laid down about 10:15, and I got up at about, I think it was before midnight. It was like 11:30, 11:45 or something. I got up and I talked on the phone a little bit, and then I started the first True Crime Book Club because we're doing May and June for the book club on Sunday, and May is the moon turns to blood, and it's the Lori Vallow case, which I've already seen the documentary about. But I started that last night, got a little bit into that, so I could finish that, and then the other one's shorter, and the second one is When a Killer Calls. It's John Douglas' second book in the Mindhunter series. So my goal is to finish the first book by Thursday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, finish the second book, and then Sunday have the book club. So yeah, so I started that last night, sat out here for a little bit, and then I was like, I want to watch Glitch. So I went inside, and that was when I got like the cooler ready and went down the basement. I was still doing laundry. I got my swimsuit, got my t-shirt, towel, everything. I went there. So I was sitting in the chair inside. It was so, oh, this was the other thing. So last night, I was like looking at the weather to make sure that the weather was still going to be nice today. And it said from like 1 to 5 a.m., there was like this, it was potential for like horrible weather. It was supposed to be like there was a warning out or a weather watch or something. It was supposed to be from like 1 to 5 a.m. We were supposed to have horrific thunderstorms and like really heavy wind. So I took off the green cushion. I take these green pillows and I put them behind the chair because they're really hard to dry. And then I put these cushions up so they don't get soaking wet, so I can come out here and sit. And I moved the Fernalicious out here so she would get wet, and Farrah so she could get some water. And it didn't even rain last night, but it was so humid, and it was supposed to be like really windy, which was weird because it was very still out last night. And my neighbor just got home. He walked all the way around the neighborhood. He just got home. It was very, very still outside. It was kind of like eerie weather. And I was sitting inside and I was watching Glitch because I am obsessed with that show. I'm now on season 2, and it's so good. It's six episodes a season. There's 3 seasons. It's funny because I was texting Nikki, and she was like, she wasn't really into it. So I was texting her some other shows. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the show From, which I love. The 3rd season's coming out this fall, but not as scary. I mean, it's about these people that die and then they come back, and they're all from like different time periods, and they don't know why they're back. They don't know. So anyway, so I was sitting there in the chair, and it was so hot inside. Last night we even had our air conditioning set to 68, but it was so hot that I went upstairs and we have always like little fans. I keep on buying these fans to be like travel fans, but then I never use them. And I have this fan. Remember I said I wanted to get like a retro fan to have out here, like a vintage fan? It kind of is like, it's not like a Honeywell fan or something like that, but it's a small little wire fan. And so, but it puts off pretty good. I mean, I couldn't pack it. It's too big to pack because of the backing of it and because it sits like tilted up. But I brought it down the living room and I plugged it in. I had the fan right on me, and I had this little blanket over me. Either somebody sent it to us or Alex got it like in a Christmas gift exchange, because it's a Scentsy, like the Scentsy candle or the wax melts and stuff. It's a Scentsy blanket. So if you sent it to me, I think Alex got it in a Christmas exchange like at work, but it's a really nice blanket. A bunch of people have sent us blankets through the years, and we keep all of them. We can just have them over there, and Alex will have 2 and 3 blankets sometimes. So I had the fan on, I had the blanket on, and then I had burnt through 2 candles the night before because I hadn't been lighting candles, but the night before I did, and so I went through 2 of the candles because they were at the very end. So I brought out the Margarita Island, which was Sarah's favorite candle, and she got me kind of hooked on that. Put that in the kitchen, and then the other candle that's out in the living room, I don't know what it is, but it's like lemon scented. And so I also got I have these little small like 1-wick candles from that Goose Creek, and I have a lemon one or lemonade or something like that. It's not lemonade, it's like fresh lemons or something. I got that one. Oh my god, it smelled so good in our house. I mean, it smelled like summer in our house. I had the fan going. It reminded me of me and my mom watching movies when I was a kid. It was so cozy. Oh, there's my neighbor on the corner. It was so cozy, and yeah, it reminded me of me and my mom watching TV, and I was like catching up, I hadn't done it the day before, and so I was like catching up on my like calendar book, writing down everything I did and whatever. And so now one of the things I'm doing besides my happy moment of the day, and I'm trying to like narrow it down to just one moment of the day, like pick my favorite happiest moment, which was that moment, like watching TV with the fan on and the candles lit, smelled like lemon. This whole house smelled like lemon, and so like I'm trying to like use a descriptive word for the day, and so my descriptive words for last night or for yesterday was happy and cozy. The whole day just felt like happy and cozy. So yesterday was a really, really good day. And yeah, it was just really peaceful, and it was a good day. It was a relaxing day. So we watched a show. So then I started watching Glitch, and I finished season 5 of Glitch last night, and then I started season 6. And I think I'm on episode 2 or 3. I think I'm on episode 2. I also watched an episode and a half of Sister Wives last night, and I pushed it, and I stayed up till like 5:15 in the morning, and I was like, you're gonna be so tired in the morning. So my alarms, I had like 2 phone alarms set, and then I had my alarm clock set. I don't remember Alex even leaving. I didn't take my medicine last night, because I was like, if you take your medicine, you'll oversleep. And so I did take my medicine last night, but I slept deep. Like, I don't even remember Alex leaving this morning. And I went to bed at 5:15, and I got up at 10:45. So I wasn't tired when I got up. I got up and I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited to go to the pool. Let's do this. She said she was going to get to the pool between 9 and 10. She didn't get up there till like 12:45, because I got up there right after she did. I got up there like 5 to 1. And I like talked to some people on the phone, and was like doing some cleaning stuff around the house, getting my bag ready, all that kind of stuff. And then I wanted to take a shower, because when I leave the pool, my hair is like so like matted and weird and stuff. And so I wanted to take a shower and wash and condition my hair before I went to the pool. I did get some sun today, didn't I? So I took a shower and made the bed and all that kind of stuff. Took Boo Radley out, got him settled, and then I left here. Maybe I got up there close. Maybe she got there like 12:30. I got up there like 12:45, because she texted me when she was going up there. So yeah, and then I've been at the pool all day long, and I was really, really surprised, because so it was she and I, and her friend came like a half an hour later. It was the 3 of us, and we were the only ones at the pool for like the first hour. And so I was there from like 1 until like 5:30, and I could have stayed up there until 8 o'clock. I was having so much fun just relaxing in the pool. So her friend brought her a big plant that she got, like this Monstera plant. It's called something star. Everybody that came up there was like, oh my god, and they were like, they knew what this kind of Monstera was. It's some kind of, do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's a certain type of Monstera, but anyway, because she loves plants. And then she brought a bunch of stuff from Whole Foods, and so we were like moving it over into the cooler and stuff like that I brought. And so we were up there for a while, and then one of our neighbors that hardly ever comes to the pool, and I love her, her and her sister are both living here together, and she and her son came to the pool, and she's like 10 years older than me. Really, really nice. I know them, and like I have talked to them a couple times, but I don't know them. I didn't know her son at all. And he was like 30, and so, and he was off from work today. She was off from work today. She's on vacation. So we like hung out and talked to them, and they were so nice, and we had such a good time talking. We all, like, all the people that came today were like, we all live like on the same like strip right here. They were so much fun, and they like hung out there for like 2.5 hours, and so they were up there. And then after they left, this other woman came with her niece. She's like my age, and she's really, really friendly, and she knows, they both like are into plants, and so they know each other a lot. And so she like sat on the edge of the pool while her niece was swimming, and she like talked to us for like a long, long time today. So that was really fun. She was actually up there when I left, because my neighbor and her friend, so my neighbor was just going to go tonight with her friend, and they were going to like have, they're going to order food and watch like a movie and stuff. I was going to get her DoorDash and just like let her order whatever she wanted to order for her birthday. But she's going to a friend's house, and they're cooking out steaks. It's like steaks and martinis or something like that. She's real excited about it. So they went back to go like get ready and all that kind of stuff. She was at the pool. She was doing a birthday journal entry, just telling us everything she was journaling about the last year. I kind of loved that. I thought that was kind of cool. So anyway, and then while we were up there, like a grandpa and his two like granddaughters came. And they were probably like 10 and 12, and they stayed at the other end of the pool, and they were fantastic. So the other elephant in the room is the pool drama. And where are we at with the pool drama? There was no pool drama today. The pool was fantastic today. Everybody was so nice, so considerate, so considerate. Everybody was just really, really friendly and so nice. It was the perfect day. The pool was not crowded at all. I had my own like table and umbrella. They were like right next to me. The woman in the corner with her son, they were at another umbrella. The other people that came, they were like at the end. But it was never like more than us and one other person, like, or one other group of people at a time. It was perfect. It was a perfect day at a pool, or at the pool. It was exactly what I needed. So I love all the suggestions that people are giving me in the comment section about what we need to do as far as like having a sign-in sheet and stuff. But I also love that people are like, what you need to do, and like assuming that like I have any kind of power or voting. And I wish I did. Trust me, I did. I would take all your suggestions right to the HOA board. They're not going to listen to me. She and I tried to volunteer to be the pool committee and run the pool, and they said that was not needed. That we don't need that. So if that were the case, then we could like make any changes we want. But yeah, so it was interesting. The one woman that was there today, her dad used to like, I mean, for like 15 years, he did everything with the pool. And he passed away like 2 years ago. So that was when like, now it's like people coming up there dealing with the pool. And so I said to her something about, when do you think the pool closes? And she was like, the pool always closed at 11, but during the year of the lockdown, that summer they closed it at 10, and then the following year they opened it back up to 11. Or something like that. And my neighbor was like, I knew it. She was like, I knew it was 11. And I was like, but that makes sense. And she goes, don't you remember? She was like, I was so pissed at the time. She was like, because she's like 3 or 4 years older than me. And she was like, during the lockdown, they had specific hours for people that were 60 and over. And I was like, oh my God, I totally forgot that. That was the summer after the lockdown. Because we could have the pool open because we're considered like half public, half private. But they did something to change it so that we're now like mostly private. Or I don't know how it works. But anyway. So that was why we were able to open that pool that summer, but it didn't even open until like the end of July or something like that. You know, I think that's when I really started like meeting people from the neighborhood like at the pool, because everybody was going to the pool that summer. But there were like 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the evening that if you had to be 60 and over to go to the pool. And she said I was so pissed. She was like, because I wasn't 60 yet and I couldn't go to the pool. And she was like, I knew that my dad would be like frustrated if I went to the pool because he like ran the pool. And I was like, yeah, I remember that, because I couldn't go to the pool either. But I said, I think I came anyway, and I just was like, does anybody remember me talking about that on the vlog? I had totally forgotten about that. I think I was just like, I'm going to the pool. I don't care. I think I even remember saying that in the vlog. Like, I'm going to the pool. I don't care that it's 60 and over. I'm going to the pool. If there's nobody else up there, I'm going to the pool. And I think I did. But I thought that was so weird. And then she, like, remembered it so much. She was like, why? What's the pool hours now? And I said, oh, they reduced it to 9 o'clock. She goes, it's never been 9 o'clock, ever. She said that was the only year that it was 10 o'clock, and then they moved it back up to 11 o'clock the year afterwards. And I said, well, somebody sent me, like, your dad's paperwork. She goes, then it must be the paperwork from the year that it closed. Or the year of the lockdown. She goes, because that was the only year that it was 10 o'clock. It was always 11 after that. I was like, interesting. So, but today, there was no drama at the pool. It was perfect drama-free. Perfect drama-free pool day. I did make, however, though, a list of videos that I wanted to film on all of my other channels, but that'll have to wait until tomorrow. So, yeah, it was a perfect day. When we were getting ready to go up there, it was like noon, I think, and my neighbor texted me, and she was like, these clouds are not it. Because when I got up, it was really sunny outside. It was supposed to be full sunshine and like 91 all day today. It was hot all day today, but it wasn't really that hot, just like sitting in the pool. I actually floated on that float thing like most of the time. I got a lot of use out of it today. But I like looked outside from the upstairs window, and it was really cloudy. And you usually can tell in the bathroom because we have the skylight. I can usually tell like if there's sun coming in the bathroom or whatever. And it wasn't really sunny, but then, so I was sitting on the bed talking to Boo for a little bit, and I noticed that the sun was coming back out, and that was right before I took a shower. And I was like, okay, you need to get up there while the sun's out. So we would have like 45 minutes of full sunshine, 45 minutes of clouds, but it was still like a nice day. It rained a little bit. It rained for like 10 minutes. It got like really dark for a little bit, and then but it went over real quick. It was nice. It was a good day. Today was like a perfect day. So, yeah, I'm not super hungry, interestingly enough. I'm kind of like, I don't really know. Like, our one neighbors, they went back, and they were really craving, like, she and her son, they were, like, craving sandwiches. And so she was like, I think we're going to DoorDash sandwiches. And then she's getting steaks. It's like a 5-course thing they're doing. That doesn't sound, I mean, obviously I'm a vegetarian, but that doesn't sound good to me at all. What was somebody telling me the other day? When we went out to dinner with Alex's friends, the people that we sat across from, they were telling us about this stuff, and there was some restaurant here you can get it. It's like they mash something, some vegetable up to where it tastes like a steak. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? I almost want to feel like it's a mushroom that they do this to. I've gone places before where they'll have like a mushroom steak, but it doesn't taste or resemble a steak whatsoever, and they said this tastes just like a steak, which I thought was interesting. Maybe it wasn't a vegetable, I don't remember what they said. So yeah. These people had also just gone to Turks and Caicos, and they told us where they stayed, and the guy was like, I would never stay there again. He was like, the place that we would stay, something Haven. He said, Club Med, which I'm not really wanting to stay in a Club Med, it was called Blue Haven. And Blue Haven is, there's 2 of them, there's sister properties. If you stay at one, you can go use the other one. They're all-inclusives. They look really, really nice, but they're rather pricey. I wanted to go to Turks and Caicos forever, and this guy was like, it's really not that bad. He was like, we were in there, like, I was like, doesn't it take you all day to fly there? He was like, no. He was like, we were there by like 11 o'clock in the morning. He's like, we were on the beach by like 1. I was like, really? And he was like, yeah. He was like, we flew from here to Charlotte, and then I think they flew, did he say Miami or Charlotte? I think he said Charlotte, because he asked his girlfriend. And then they flew from Charlotte to Turks and Caicos, and they were there by like 11 o'clock in the morning. And they flew out, and they said the flight out was really easy too. But they stayed somewhere, and I said, well, I've always heard the best way to do it is like Airbnb, like a house, get like a chef, you know, do it with like 4 or 5 couples. He's like, you can do that. He was like, but honestly, we walked over to this resort and we looked at it. It's beautiful. He was like, they have a beautiful pool. They're on a beautiful beach. He was like, that's what I would probably do because it's an all-inclusive. And he's like, they have good restaurants and stuff like that. So that might be a trip in the near future. I've wanted to go to the Turks and Caicos forever. Like, that's been my dream trip for probably... I feel like my dad and my stepmom went long before it was like real touristy and people were going a lot. I feel like they went like 20 years ago or something the first time. They've been there quite a bit. They love Turks and Caicos. Is it Turks and Caicos or the Turks and Caicos? I think it's the Turks and Caicos. But anyway, they love it. They haven't been in a while, but I wanted to go ever since then. I'll never forget my dad like calling me from the first time they went there, and he was like, Peter, he's like, this is literally like, you would love it. He was like, the ocean is literally crystal clear. He was like, you can see straight through. And they were actually, the couple was showing us pictures of like when they went, and they did something called, it's not scuba diving, it's snuba. Has anybody done this before? It's like where there's like, you're on a tube, it's like snorkeling. It's like between snorkeling and scuba diving. Because he was telling us that they both have their scuba license, but who they were with didn't. So they did this snuba thing instead. I feel like I've seen it at other places. But he said it's gorgeous to be under the water there and stuff like that. So, yeah. Yeah. Kind of a light breeze out. This woman that was at the pool today, she heard this bird chirping, and she's like, I love the sound of a robin. I was like, how do people know what the sounds of birds are? I mean, I would love to, don't get me wrong, but how do people know the sounds of birds? I do not know the sounds of birds. Are there more elephants in the room? Ah, I almost spilled my Diet Dr. Pepper. Well, first of all, let's check the weather for tomorrow, shall we? Tomorrow I have a hair appointment at 11:30, so I've got to get up, God, like 9 or 9:30 to get Boo ready and get ready and take an Uber there. Is my hair appointment at 11:30 tomorrow? Yeah. That's fine. Is it tomorrow or is it Wednesday? It's tomorrow. So I have a hair appointment at 11:30, which will be till 12:30. I'll get an Uber back, so I'll be home by 1. And then I have to start getting ready. Although I had a hair appointment. I got my hair done and stuff like that. So, and I'll take a shower and get ready in the morning. So I may not, I'm like thinking through my day. I may not take a shower before I go to therapy tomorrow night. But needless to say, I have to leave here. I have to call, hey, how are you?
How you doing?
Good, it's good to see you.
It's a warm one.
It's really hot. I've been at the pool all day today. The camera stopped. She's so sweet. She walks. There's like 3 of our neighbors that have like big poodles, like standard poodles, but they like trim them down like really, really short. So I'll be home by like 1, and then I usually start getting ready about 4:45, like in the shower for therapy, so that like by 5:15, 5:20, I'm like calling the Uber, and then it's here on time. So that's my plan tomorrow if I take a shower. If not, then between like 1 and 4, that gives me like 3.5 hours. So I'll film a couple videos tomorrow. But you know what? I'm also going to want to film my vlog before we leave, so I don't have to film my vlog after we get back from couples counseling tomorrow. Well, I'll figure it all out. I write the list, and like on those days I'm that tight, I'll be like, okay, you have to vlog from this time to that. I write this down. Like, I know it's crazy, right? But I'm like, you have to be done vlogging by like 4:30, so you can have it like rendered and uploaded and in the shower by 4:45. So I'll do that tomorrow. Which means if I'm going to do minimum of a half-an-hour vlog, I can start the vlog no later than 4 o'clock tomorrow. That's not too bad. So it gives me 3 hours to film and upload other stuff. I think it's the in-between stuff that like actually takes more time, like rendering the video, uploading the video, filming the thumbnail. I mean, it doesn't take tons of time at all, but it's like just the waiting game or the sitting there and, you know, all that kind of stuff, or like uploading multiple videos at the same time and stuff like that. So maybe I'll just set my goal for like 3 videos tomorrow. And if I film 3 videos, like if I want to do dark matter. I haven't done that yet for my TV channel, a vlog, and either drama video or Peter Does Stuff video, and I'll just set my goal for that. But I think it's supposed to be like raining all day tomorrow. Tomorrow and Wednesday is what I heard. Let's see what people say. Let's see what it says tomorrow. Oh, why does it say rain right now? Has thunderstorm, lightning. Partly cloud, a few storms may be severe. Oh, thunderstorms developing late, a few storms may be severe. Let's see hourly. 1 a.m. 1 a.m. the thunderstorms start, and they go until 6 a.m. and then 7 a.m. they change over to just like rain. What's the weather supposed to be like tomorrow? Let's look and see. Tomorrow's supposed to be 85. Showers earlier than scattered thunderstorms developing later in the day. Storms may contain strong gusty winds. So tomorrow's not a pool day anyway. And then Wednesday, scattered thunderstorms in the morning. Caroline and I have not been able to go to the pool one day yet together because it's been raining every day, every Wednesday when we get together. Scattered thunderstorms in the morning, cloudy skies late. High of 82. Thursday, 76. Generally sunny despite a few afternoon clouds. 76 is not a nice pool day. 79. Except for a few afternoon clouds, mainly sunny. I want like 85 degree days. Saturday, 81, sunshine and clouds mixed. Why is it cooled down so much? It's like 81, 80, 81, 81, 81, 80, 81, 81, 80, 84, 84, 83. I guess to the end of the month. We're talking to that woman today that had her niece, and asking her niece like when she starts school. She's just going into 5th grade. She said, I think she said the 31st she starts school. And yeah, because then her aunt said that her brother, her nephew, starts school on like the 14th or the 26th or something like that. She's like, I feel like they're starting earlier and earlier every year. She's like, but they get like 2 weeks off for fall vacation, 2 weeks off for winter break, they get 2 weeks off for spring break, and then they usually get out earlier than we did back in the day. I was like, yeah. I said, I feel bad, like, they don't get more summers. I feel bad for teachers, too, you know? There are some teachers that I've talked to that really like it this way, that like having a shorter break in the summer and then longer breaks throughout the year, because it works like with their families and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know what I'd like. I think I'd like a longer summer. I feel like back in the day when I was younger, I knew a lot of people that were education majors and literally went to school so they would have 3 months off in the summer. I feel like that was kind of a thing. If you're my age and you know anybody that was a teacher or you became a teacher, was like having 3 months off in the summer like a part of your decision? I mean, I know people go into education because they want to be like educators. I get that. But was a perk of going into it partly also because you'd have 3 months off but you're paid, you know, like year round. Like I feel like that was part of, like, when people like my generation would go into education, that was part of why they wanted to do it. But I could be wrong about that. I don't know. Diet Dr. Pepper is so good. Oh my gosh. I drank my coffee, and then I drank water. And this is over like 4.5 hours, right? And then I drank Diet Dr. Pepper, and then it just kind of sat there and got warm. And then I think I had, oh, maybe that's all I had while I was at the pool. One, because they each had a Diet Dr. Pepper. Did I give another one to them? Then I brought one home. It doesn't really matter. Anyway. So yeah, tonight, I am like really, really, really tired right now. Like body-wise, I feel like if I lay down, I could just fall asleep right now. So it was funny because I texted Alex earlier and I said, "Are you tired today?" He was like, "No, I got really good sleep." And I said, "I got like less than 5 hours of sleep." Because I mean, when I laid down at like 5:15, but I didn't fall asleep until like 6:30 or something like that. And so, he was like, "I mean, I'm not tired." He's like, "But I could lay down and fall asleep right away." I was like, "Okay." There was another elephant in the room that I wanted to address. What was it? Hold on a second. Okay, I just have to tell you, I'm kind of surprised at the views of my vlog for the last 2 days. I mean, they're like 2 of my most viewed vlogs for like the last 6 months. People must be really into the pool drama. I should call this video Pool Drama Times 3. People must really be into the pool drama. Oh my god, Dane just said, "I live for the pool drama." And Tammy said, "I live for the pool drama. It's like a mini soap opera, so keep dishing." I wish I had more to tell you today. Trust me, I will let you guys know. Sherry said, "Drama on the vlog channel? You sure?" Oh my god, the Daily Pen said $100 for Don't Cry. You guys, so many people commented on that whole painting thing that I talked about yesterday. Where I talked about my ex and I doing those paintings, and it was about sadness. And I did the eye that was like, had one tear that was dropped. Well, it was like, I mean, multiple tears, but it was like supposed to be like one eye drop, like in motion. I don't know if that translated well yesterday, but that was what I was going for. But anyway, and then at the top and on the side I wrote, "Don't cry." And he would say that to me all the time. He'd go, "Don't cry." Like if I got real sad. And he turned a sad moment into, he was like Mary Tyler Moore, "Turn upside down," or whatever that was. Okay, here's another Tammy. I got so many Tammys watching my video. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Tammy times 12. Tammy said 100% the pool drama. We have been dealing with this as well. I already read all these comments. Tia said she and her best friend have been besties for 15 years and are hilarious together. Aw, love that. Stephanie Harlow, okay, Amber said Stephanie Harlow did a 3-part deep dive into the IU case on Crime Weekly. Okay, that's the Lauren Spurrier case. We actually decided, well, Mel sent me 2 books today. I don't think we're going to go with that book, so we'll see. Elise said she's still at the pool. She said she's like, "I'm so, hey, how are you?"
Good, how are you?
Good, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
That was the landscaping manager. You should have seen her looking at my weeds. Oh my god. She was not happy. She was like, "Good to see you too." She's like, I was like, "Girl, keep on walking, okay? We're doing it once, maybe twice a summer, okay? Everybody can just deal with a few weeds. There's not that many weeds over here anyway." I mean, my neighbor counted them that one day, but they're literally, well, I mean, there's a few over here that would probably be picked, but she couldn't even see them. Listen to me rationalizing it. There she is with her clipboard walking down the street. She had a bag with her. She was taking a bag with somebody or something. I don't know. Anyway. Gulf Coast Girl. Why do I know who this is? Their first name. And now it's making me forget. But she said it's her 51st birthday. Happy birthday! She's catching up. See, this is a good example. Like, Rose commented and said, "LOL about the bee." I don't know what she's talking about with the bee. What did I say about the bee in my vlog yesterday? I don't remember saying anything about a bee. Was there a bee flying around? Did I say something about a bee yesterday in my vlog? This is where I read comments. I'm like, I have no idea what this person is talking about. Anyway. But, okay. But I'm glad that you enjoyed that, whatever it was I was talking about. Somebody, works for me, said, "I love your pool drama." Michelle said, "Good evening, Peter." Good evening, Peter. Okay, I think this is Lisa said. Has the HOA, I know this is Emily, has the HOA ever talked about maybe setting up a fund to enlarge the pool? Seems like it might be a good idea. I 100% agree with you. First of all, if they're not going to give $100 a year for my neighbor to be the recreation director for pitch-ins, okay, they're not going to enlarge the pool. That's never going to happen, okay? They're never going to enlarge the pool. It's never going to happen. Plus, if they tried to, everybody would be like, nobody uses the pool. That's what they would say, right? But they should say that, and then nobody would use the pool because they'd be so afraid that they would have to spend their money on enlarging the pool. Michelle, you are so good about saying hello on every video. She's going back in here and saying hello on day 4 and day 2. Oh, watching from the start to see how it all began. Oh, hey, Michelle. Good evening. She literally is going, okay. Jade said the don't cry made me laugh out loud. Don't cry. Okay, somebody said that shirt looks great on you. Oh, thank you about the Jimi Hendrix shirt. I love that shirt. It's so comfy. I wouldn't say it's the cutest shirt on me in the entire world. Like, I mean, I appreciate you saying that, but like in public, like, I wouldn't wear it out. Like, I think I actually did maybe wear it to brunch, but I don't think I would wear it like, I guess I did. I don't know. Oh, here's another one. Rosie said, saying there are no pools allowed at the pool instead of dogs and the treadmill instead of tripod. It's definitely a Monday in spirit for Peter. See, I can't get any words right. That's the other elephant in the room that I wanted to address. Saying that there are no pools allowed at the pool. And you know what? I think after I said it, I like caught it immediately that I said that. So anyway, well, thank you all for the comments. Let's see the most recent comment that I got. Oh, that was from Dane, and she said, I live for the pool drama. So, all right, we know Dane now watches the vlogs when I'm vlogging. Okay, so I'm going to get off here now. I'm going to go relax, get this vlog up, figure out if I'm going to do a little dinner or something like that. We'll figure out what we're going to do. And then watch Glitch tonight. Hopefully finish Season 2. I won't be able to finish Season 2 and Season 3 tonight because that's 8 or 9 episodes. There's no way. But tomorrow, hopefully I can finish Season 2. Or Season 3. And tonight, finish Season 2. So anyway, oh, do I have Below Deck Mediterranean? And that comes on tonight, so I'll be able to watch that tomorrow. Anyway, I love Below Deck Mediterranean. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with this season. Aisha is the what's it called? The stew crew. I don't know, but anyway, the lead crew. I love her so much. Anyway, I hope that you guys are having a magically amazing, and my husband would want me to remind you that Love Island is on tonight, but if you watch as obsessively as him, I'm sure that you already know that, because all my friends are like, oh my god, Love Island is on tonight. Anyway, I hope that you guys have a magically amazing, I hope you're having a magically amazing Monday and a fantastic beginning to your week. If nobody else has told you this today, I love you, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Love ya.